When the king of hospitality come greet ya, it's always with a smile cause he pleased to meet ya. He keeping it 100, he keeping it peaceful. The question is the name of the show. Damn your people. You got the word, let the whole world know. Damn your people. Life's a party, man, y'all welcome to go. Community is family, that's how we grow. When the king of hospitality step your way, he just wanna know what everybody got to say. Talk and laughter go a long, long way.
Okay.
People by the people TV. Every week some TLC from TYP. Bring laughter to smiles and join your night. One touch from the wand that might change your life. When the king of hospitality says thank you, he not being funny, he just being grateful. You know what time it is when you hear this song. You better get your peoples, them your peoples is on.
Okay. Okay. What do you say? What do you say? It's Mr. Gary, the king of hospitality. Why am I the king of hospitality? Because you said so. I can take you where you want to be, and I get to take it to who you need to see. And right now, it's all about down-home cooking. It's all about down-home feeling good. It's all about everybody coming around the table. It's about life. Food for life. Who do I have for me?
Shelby.
Shelby? How are you, Shelby?
I'm well.
Let me tell you, why do people come to the show doing that? Shelby, why you got a Shelby? What's up, Shelby?
You want the last name too?
No, I want whatever you want to get the people.
Oh, Down Home Elegance, the place to eat.
Hey, Shelby.
Hey.
Listen, what do you know about good food?
Oh, I know Down Home Elegance.
Oh, well, what about it? Tell me about it, Shelby.
Well, at Down Home Elegance, we have home cooked meals.
Oh, home cooked.
Home cooked with original recipes.
Oh, so that means no glory greens out the can.
No glory greens, nothing out the can. Everything is home cooked,
Okay.
down home from grandmother, great grandmother, down south,
come on
New
now.
Orleans,
See,
Creole.
let me tell y'all something. All you got to do is talk to the people. See, at first she came on the show all brand new. Shelby, when we start talking about this food, baby, I got greens, beans, tomatoes, you name it, they got it. Who do I have over with me?
Shay.
Hey, Shay, we go another one. Shay, what do you all have it down elegance, home elegance, Shay?
We have the best down home cuisine that you can taste. The very best.
Couscous queen. What is couscous queen?
It's cuisine.
Let me tell y'all something. That's all you got to see. All I had to do was get it right, and she put a hand on her hip. Cuisine. What's up with the cuisine over here, man?
Our food is off the chain.
Off the chain.
Off the chain. I mean, we're the leading restaurant in soul food in St. Louis metropolitan area throughout the, well, matter of fact, Missouri.
Now, let me tell you something.
Wait a minute,
Hold on one second. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me put some reality check up in it. You done went from the best in the West, the North, the South to the United States. What make you think y'all the best?
Because each and everything that we do with precision, time, and we put our effort and we put our best of the very best out.
And ain't nobody else doing that but y'all.
No.
Oh, take a look at it.
Okay. All right, listen, let me tell y'all something. Here's what I love about healthy competition. It's enough for everybody out here. But when you come on my show talking about you the best of the best, and you done went all the way to London and China and Japan and every place else, we're going to see what's up with you. We're going to see what's up. Who do I have over here with me?
Kimberly Johnson.
Well, Kimberly Johnson, what's going on?
Down Home Elegance.
What about it?
Got the baddest food in the nation.
Not the baddest food in the Let me see your hand. Put your hand out.
I've been cooking for 32 years. Ever since I was a 14-year-old girl. Because my mother had cooked some food in the crock pot. We let it go bad. She said, get up to your grandmama's house. You going to learn how to cook.
Oh, you cooked the food in the crock pot?
No, my mama did. And we let it go bad.
Oh, y'all let it go bad?
Because we wanted some McDonald's.
Let me tell y'all something.
This was back in the day.
I want to send a shout out to Ronald McDonald and the Big Mac and the quarter pounder land. Yeah, they wanted McDonald's, but Mama said y'all going to learn how to cook up in here.
We got to go up to Ida house.
Go up to Grandma's house, Big Mama house.
Cook.
Hey, how many of y'all had to go to Grandma's house to learn how to cook? I want to send a shout out right now to my grandmother, Miss Odessa Booth. That was the one where all the cooking came from, with my grandfather, with my uncles, former chefs at Belle Reef Country Club, at Greenbrier Country Club, Merritt's, all of them. That's where I got all my loving for food, cooking the food, tasting the food. But I tell you what, all of it sounds good, ladies.
It's good.
Y'all talk the talk.
Yes, we does.
I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to sit. Hold up. Wait a minute. I'm going to sit down and get all up in it.
Let me get you you a napkin.
Well, give me a napkin. I'll tell y'all what. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to hold this for me. Now, understand when you hold the King's mic, girl, you got to mic me. You got to come over and you got to hold it. Okay, here you go, ma'am. Now, this is what we're going to end up doing. If something is good and you know it's good and you ready to say it's all that, I want you to point to it with the scepter and tap it. And I'm going to see. Hey, what he says, Mr. Gary, we're going to put everybody to the test over here to see just what's good for fall, just what should be on your plate. And I tell you what, I'm waiting on you. Right? Ooh. So this is, pass the knife, could you please, sir? Beef short rib. Tell me about the beef short ribs, because you know in St. Louis and all around, you really don't get beef short ribs too much. So what's up? Tell me about this.
Beef short ribs is cooked. We cook it.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Why are you talking over here when she got the microphone over there? Well, do what y'all do. Do what y'all do.
Beef ribs, we cook it with onions and green peppers, and we have with the butter, saute the butter and onions together, and we bake them for 3 hours, and they're nice and tender.
What you got to say to that? Can't talk, can you?
I'm so good.
Is it okay?
That looks my fault.
Okay, that's one thing, girl. That's just one thing.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but hold up. And then we got the black eyed peas. All right, black eyed peas. Okay.
Greens.
We got the greens.
With the side order cornbread.
And even though it doesn't need it, I always like to put hot sauce.
sauce.
You know why? Because that reminds me of my grandfather. Because he always did the hot sauce. Okay? Ding, ding. Got it? Got it? Take this one over for dressing. I'm going to tell y'all already, I'm already feeling some kind of way about, because everybody can't make dressing. I'm talking to you at home right now. Y'all know how they do it. People tell you they can make dressing. Next thing you know, it's stovetop dressing. Next thing you know, it's some dressing that they had somebody else made. They don't even know who to make it. It had no celery in it, no bell peppers in it, no onions. Okay, but hold up a minute. I'm seeing everything in here. Okay.
What you saying?
Hold up, girl.
Okay.
I didn't say I said All right. But I'm with it. I'm with it. Now the next thing we got right here, as you all can see, is some macaroni and cheese. Now let me tell y'all something. A lot of y'all making macaroni and cheese, and y'all making it with that macaroni out the Kraft box. Nothing wrong with the Kraft box of macaroni and cheese, but don't invite me over for that. I want the real cheese. I want the macaroni with the government cheese. Y'all got to hook up with the government, because I see y'all got a whole bunch of cheese going on over here. All right, and I tell y'all what too. Y'all got to be careful with this macaroni and cheese, because people can sue you all. That's why everybody got all these heart problems and all this high cholesterol, because y'all been over eating this good macaroni and cheese. But it's golden, it's creamy. Let's see it. It's good. It's very good. Yeah, this is really baked macaroni and cheese. This ain't none of that put on the stove. And I tell you what, I got to send a shout out to my mother right now. My mother, Emma Jane. Yeah, when I was growing up, I better not call her no Emma Jane. But look, y'all, like I got a TV show now. Emma Jane. My mom always will have the best macaroni and cheese, right? But guess what? I think I know where we can come if ever she gets sick and play like she made it. I think I just found home cooking. Down home elegance. Y'all look and tell them what it is.
Down home elegance.
DHE is also a catering and baking facility as well.
And tell them about it.
You can have your repast here, your wedding receptions. We have event spaces. We have wedding receptions, private events. We got a balcony outside. Got enough parking for everybody. So you can always stop by Down Home Elegance. We're here Sundays for now from 12 to 5. Saturdays, we also do our own type of barbecue and our own personal steak burgers. And I'll pass it, Mike.
Let me tell you something. See, y'all, this is how I always know I'm going to have a show. Because you give these people the microphone. That ain't what they do. They cook. They serve you when you come in. Then talking about the down home this, down home that. We cater this. We got the. Not one time did anybody tell y'all how to get to them. Nobody said where to find them at. Nobody gave the website address. Nobody gave a phone number. No, nothing. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna tell y'all to go to the web. I'm gonna tell y'all Google them, and hopefully you're gonna find down home elegance. Now listen. Now when you Google them, don't say down home good cooking. Well, you would think if it's a restaurant, if it's a catering facility, they would say something about food. Now, they want to talk about down-home elegance. So maybe it's the elegance in the fashion. Maybe it is the elegance that they're talking about with what the room looks like. Maybe it's the elegance in the decoration. I don't know. But what I do know is this. You might not put in down-home cooking. You might put in down-home food, and it not going to come up. But if you put in down home elegance, you're going to get you some good food. What he say is, Mr. Gary, I'm here at down home cooking, where it's very elegant. Y'all let me alone. I know what I'm doing. And they got the nerves to try to check me and stop me. Do me a favor. Look in the camera, y'all. Do me a favor. Repeat after me. Come. Get your people. Come get your people, y'all, at Down Home Elegance, located off Highway 270 and Bell Fountain Road, right behind the BP gas station, and don't even think about going into the White Castles when you see them right there. Okay? Okay. What do you say? It's Mr. Gary with your reality check for the fall. Hey, listen, it's time for you to understand that the fall is here, and it's time to get all the goo-boos and the goblins and the spooks out of your life. How do you know when you got some spooks in your life? You know why? Because they're right here. They're always bringing the gossip. They're carrying the light with them, and the light ain't a good light. The light is full of gossip and a bunch of nonsense. Get them out of your life. What do you do? Here's the chair. They come in and they want to sit down at your house and they want to just tell you this and tell you that, and they ain't told you nothing that make no sense and nothing about them. Here he is right here. Here's the big spook that you got in your life. This spook is the one who ain't got nothing going on. All he got is just to sit there and look at you and ask you what you got. This is right here. Does this look familiar? This is that girlfriend on your job who come and telling you about all the problems, all of this and all of that she finds in you, but she ain't told you nothing about nothing that you can find in her. And what do? They dress it up and make it look real pretty and make it a real nice bowl for you to take and for you to receive. And what's this one over here? This is the one that's making it look like it's always prepared and always ready to go. And that one over on the end, that's what you're going to be like if you have all this craziness in your life. So what do you say? It's fall, and it's time for you to get all these goobles, all these spooks, all these goblins out your life. Okay? Okay.
At Harris Stowe State University, you can take up to 16 credit hours for the same rate as a 12 credit hour load. Don't let the rising cost of college bog you down. Harris Stowe State University, the most affordable bachelor's degree in the state of Missouri.
Say what he says, Mr. Gary, the king of hospitality. Why am I the king of hospitality? Because I can take you where you want to be, and I get to take you to who you need to see. And right now, it's all about the holidays. The holidays are coming, and it's all about feeling good with feel-good food. It's all about down home with some elegance food. Now, whoever would have thought down home and elegance and food go together? But you know what? I'm just going to go with it. Who do I have with me?
Angela.
Hey, Angela, what's going on?
Nothing.
Girl, what you doing with your hand on your hip? Make your backbone still. Angela, like, what's up, girl? What's up, Angie?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, listen, it's all about the down-home elegance. It's all about food today. Holidays are coming. Tell me, what is the must-have for the fall? What is your go-to for the fall? What do you like?
Dressing.
Dressing.
Yams.
Yams.
Turkey.
Turkey. Ooh. You know what I can tell already? You ain't about that life. Because if you was about that life, you would say sweet potatoes. You talk about yams. What's up with that?
Yams.
Okay, what's the difference in the yams and the sweet potatoes?
It's a big difference. It depends on who cooking them.
Between what?
Who cooking them?
Can you cook?
Mm-hmm.
Just put your hand out here. Turn around. Let me see the other one. Okay, you've been playing with the pots. I can see you got a little something, okay? Hey, who do I have over here with me?
Kelly.
Hold on, Kelly. I can tell already you ain't got nothing going on in the kitchen, girl. Because you come up and talk about some Kelly. Kelly, what's going on? What little something can you do, Kelly?
I can cook some meatloaf.
Some meatloaf.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me tell you something. Everybody knows in order to cook the meatloaf, you got to be a real good cook. Because, you know, sometimes it don't stick together. What do you do to make your meatloaf stick together?
I mean, you just put all your ingredients in there. Make sure it's stuff.
So let me tell you something. I can tell you can't cook. You know, I know you can't cook because you all like, just do it. And stop it, girl. Stop it. One thing about it, when you get some person who's a chef who can cook, when it comes to that meatloaf, they know you got to get in there with it. You got to make it good. Tell me what's your ingredients for your meatloaf. I'm going to you know why you can't tell me? Because you don't know. That's exactly why. Tell me she wants some meatloaf. Go on, Kelly. See that? Come here, Kelly, for a second. Come here a second. How old are you, Kelly? See, that's the problem right there, girl. 40 years old, and you've been too busy kicking and having a good time in church with Jesus. And you ain't took time to read that Bible and learn to cook them recipes, girl. Hey, listen, this is what it's all about. Listen, hey, darling.
I'm all right.
Okay, listen, fall is here. It's all about the good food for the fall. What you got? What you got?
I just like crock pot recipes.
Crock pot recipes.
Yes, the chicken. Slow cooking that chicken.
So that means like in the morning before you leave to go to work, then you put it in the crock pot, set it and forget it.
Yes,
Okay,
and come
so
home
like-
and eat that, especially that beef stew.
The beef stew. Okay, I like that. I like that. Right, vegetables are real good. Yeah, I like that. I like the potatoes. I used to love the pot roast when they do the potatoes and they do the potatoes with it, carrots with it,
Yeah, I do all
bell
that.
peppers and all that. Okay, so that's what it is. Pot roast, we got you. All right, we got it. I see you got your pot roast, girl. You was doing more. You was doing a little bit more than sitting and forgetting it. I love it. I love it. Congratulations. What's the baby's name?
Adonis.
Adonis. I love it. Okay. All right, come on up here. Now I know you nothing going on. You can tell, cause let me tell you, you got your purse all like this, like I'm coming out. I'm gonna let them eat all the time. They gonna treat me. What's your name?
Phyllis.
Miss Phyllis, tell us it is time for the fall. Phyllis, what you know about a good meal? Tell me what's good.
Again, a dressing.
Dressing.
And sweet potatoes.
Sweet potatoes.
Either sweet potato casserole.
A sweet potato casserole.
You know, dress it up a little bit more. It don't have to just be the sweet potatoes by itself.
Okay, so when it's the casserole, what all goes
Like
with
you could put some marshmallows in this.
brown sugar?
Brown sugar.
Yep.
Yep. Get it
Okay.
all browned up. Yeah.
Okay, make it caramelized and
Yes.
all of that.
Yep.
So is that almost like sweet potato pie almost when you say it's the casserole?
It's almost, but it's just a casserole.
Just a casserole.
Yeah.
Okay, so we listen for casseroles that can be real good. Okay, what else is good for the fall?
Then you got the desserts.
Oh, the desserts.
The German chocolate cake.
Oh, the German chocolate cake. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay.
Yeah.
For some reason, when I think of the fall, I like the turkey tetrazzini. Have you had that?
I haven't had that.
Okay, girl, where you been? You're not from St. Louis.
Oh, yes, I am.
Okay.
I was born in St. Louis.
Okay, you don't look like no St. Louis. Stop
No,
it.
I
Did you
am.
live in St. Louis all your life?
Yeah.
Okay, you didn't live no place else.
No.
Girl, stop it. You went down to Arkansas none?
No.
Stop it. All right. I tell you what, I'm just giving you a hard time. One thing about St. Louis knows good food when they have it. They know good food that's real good. So I tell you what, so when they come to your house for the holidays, all they got to do is just make sure that they know the only thing you're going to have on your table is some sweet potato casserole, right?
No, that's not going to be all.
Hey, what do you say? What do you say? It's Mr. Gary. Hey, listen, what are they doing at your house? What are you cooking for the holidays? Do me a favor. If you got somebody in your house, somebody in your family, and you know they can't cook, this is not the time to experiment with new ideas. This is not the time to say, I know you've been reading the cookbook, and we're going to let you. No, this is when you do this on Saturdays or Sunday when ain't nobody else around. Do it and let them cook when you know they leave and going to work, because you can always throw it away and say, oh, that was good, but I don't want any more. Well, you say what he says, Mr. Gary, we're getting ready for the fall. What is your recipe? What are you good at cooking? Let's figure it out, and let's make sure we have a great holiday. Okay? Okay.
At Bomarito, we have created the easiest way for you to sell your car. Just go to bomarito.com, click on the Sell Trade tab, answer a few questions, and we will give you a real purchase offer. When you're ready to sell, go to bomarito.com where price buys cars.
What do you say? What he says, Mr. Gary, the king of hospitality? Hey, I'm always trying to look out for you and bringing you the very best. Hey, listen, I got the very best for you right now. If you're coming here you should be calling Richard Banks, 721-4040. 721-4040. Hey, is it medical malpractice? Did your doctor do you wrong? Did the hospital do you wrong? Hey, maybe it was a car accident. Did you get all jammed up? Was it their fault? Was it your fault? Hey, and most importantly, workers' compensation. Hey, listen, did you get injured at your job and they don't want you to be taken care of now, right? Richard Banks, he's got the answer for all of those needs. I need you to give my friend Richard Banks a call at 721-4040. You know why? He got the hookup. Holler if you hear me. Richard Banks, attorney at law. If you've got a phone, you've got a lawyer. Richard Banks, attorney at law. 721-4040. Okay? Okay. What do you say? What do you say? It's Mr. Gary. Hey, listen, we are so turned up. We're out and about doing what we do. This is what I love because we do it for you, and of course you. Hey, sir, how you doing?
I'm good.
Hey, what's your name?
I'm Todd.
Todd. Okay, wait a minute. Listen, you got Todd from A1 Towing. What is A1 Towing, Todd?
We basically do AAA.
Okay.
Do roadside
So like
stuff.
AAA contract some people, and then you got a tow truck.
Yes.
Now let me ask you a couple of questions just so I can make sure it's right.
Okay.
Because you know your people.
Yeah.
Sometimes they say they got a tow truck, right? And the tow truck sometimes need to be towed itself. Y'all got one of them kind?
No, brand new.
Brand new.
Yeah.
What year is it?
19.
What, 19, like 2019?
Yeah, 2019.
Okay, I want to make sure,
Oh,
right?
yeah, brand new.
And when they call you to the tow truck, right? What is the number one rule you want people to know?
Safety. Stay in the car till we get there.
Stay in the car till you get there.
Yeah.
Hey, they be coming all out,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, all on
Sitting
the highway.
outside on the highway,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Sitting there all on their cell phone,
Yeah.
talking about what took you so long to get here.
Right.
Oh my
point,
God.
Exactly.
Okay, now listen. So what about, do they need to have their money ready when you come?
Well, AAA, they take care of it.
What if they ain't got AAA once they get there?
Well,
Because
they
you know your
gotta have
people.
that money.
But you know, they got to do what?
You gotta have that money.
You got to have that money.
Yeah,
right?
gotta have that money.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Hey, listen. So how long y'all been around?
For about, he's been around for maybe about 20 years.
About 20 years.
Yeah,
So he reputable.
Yeah.
He's
yeah.
good.
Yeah, good company.
Would you call him to tow your car?
Yeah, if I didn't work for him, yeah.
If you didn't work for him,
Yeah, yeah, I would.
Oh my God! Hey,
Yeah.
listen, this is what it's about, man. We're out and about. We're seeing our people. A1 Towing, they're giving you the tips, man. Stay in your car once you call. Have your paper ready when you call. Can I ask you another question?
Okay.
When it's time to get towed, y'all let them get in the car with y'all to tow them where they're going?
Yeah, we let them get in the car.
Okay, where they
Animals
gotta-
too.
Animals too.
Yeah, animals
Okay.
too.
Hey, listen, man. Wait a minute, man. You look familiar to me, man.
Yeah.
Why you look familiar?
We had lunch at Cyburbs, and you put me on a lawyer named Rick somebody. Me and my wife was having lunch, and
Wait a minute, was it Richard Banks?
yeah.
Let me tell y'all something. I ain't nothing but the truth. This is not stage stuff. When you say I put you on to Richard Banks,
Yeah.
what does that mean?
Money, attorney.
Money? Attorney, what did you do, man? You gave him a phone call, right?
Yeah, he came. He met with me and took care of my case.
And took care of your case,
Yeah,
right?
and then he just took care of another case for me.
And then another case.
Yeah.
Richard Banks ain't nothing
Yeah.
but the truth.
Yeah, he
See,
good dude.
right now we got a whole lot of people doing a whole bunch of commercials and infomercials talking about I'm from St. Louis and I do this and I do that. But one thing about Richard lived in St. Louis, right?
yeah.
Richard is St. Louis. Let me tell you, he's one of the sponsors of the show, man.
yeah,
my
good
God.
dude.
So you know what I'm saying? So would you recommend him?
Oh yeah.
All
yeah,
right.
Yeah, I would.
Okay, well let me tell you something. Salamas, they one of the sponsors of the show, man.
Okay.
Would you recommend them?
Yeah, I'm here, ain't I?
Let me tell y'all something. What do you say? What do you say? It's Mr. Gary. I want you all to support my sponsors because my sponsors support you. So if you need a check, get with Richard Banks. If you going there, you need to have him go with you. If you need to come get you some gas, if you need to have some good groceries, I need you to check out my friends at Salamas. If you need to ride someplace and go someplace, I want to let you know Bommarito is making a ride good. But most of all, I want you to understand that Harris Stowe State University is telling you nobody likes a dummy. Get you some education, fool. What do you say? What do you say? I got my people. What's your name?
I'm tired.
With who?
A1 Towing.
Okay. You supposed to say okay.
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 Okay. What do you say? It's Mr. Gary. Guess what? I got your people. I got your people there at Salama Market. This is the place where you got to come. Hey, listen, they're in the neighborhood and they are doing good. Hey, for the best price on gas, for the best price on groceries, Salama is where you know it's going to last. So get in your car. There's 3 locations in St. Louis to choose from. They've been here in the neighborhood doing good for years and years and years. So what do you say? What do you say? It's all about Salama Markets, okay? Ha 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 ha. Okay.
This is Frank Bommarito. When your car is ready for service, remember that Bommarito makes service fast and easy. Experience the service difference at Bommarito. Set your appointment at any of our 20 locations using the Bommarito app or at bommarito.com.
Cirque Dreams Holidays dazzles with its unforgettable holiday spectacular for the entire family. Talent by the sleigh load, says the New York Daily News. Don't miss Cirque Dreams Holidays.
Now on stage at the Fabulous Fox in the U.S. Bank Broadway series.
What do you say? What do you say? It's Mr. Gary, the king of hospitality. Why am I the king of hospitality? Because you said so. I can take you where you want to be, and I get to take you to who you need to see. And right now, I'm with my friends at Salamas, and it's all about the treats. Let me tell you something. It's all about the treats when times was good. All about when you used to just go back, eat something. Girl, what is you doing? Yeah, what you doing? Ain't talking about nothing. Now, girl, I'm trying to talk to you, girl, and you didn't pull your phone out. What was you going to do on the phone? What is going on with the people? Have you ever seen such a thing? I'm down there trying to interview her about some good treats and how good times was, like Michael Jackson. Do you remember the time? And she just like, forget what Mr. Gary talking about. I'm on my phone. You going to call somebody and tell me you're on the show, girl? Was that what you're doing?
Yeah.
That's what it was. I tell you what, you know what I want to do? Who is this on there? Is that you? Wait a minute, look at her. Look at her now. I'm just sorry. I'm just right here. Look at her, y'all, them y'all people. Looking all good, dressed up, and someplace to go. When they dressed up like this, you know where they going? They're going to Salamas. You already know they're going to Salamas. When they come to Salamas, what they going to get? Tell me.
I got some liquor.
You got some liquor. Girl, what kind of liquor did you get?
What she get?
What she? Let me tell you. Let me tell y'all something. Well, let me tell you something. We got some other things that you can get when you come to Salama because the treats are. Girl, what is going on? What is going? Come here for a second. Come here, girl. Flip it. What is going on, ma'am? We got. Let me tell y'all something. I got my people. Who do we have right here with me?
Man, this is your boy DJ Sid, 104, the Heat Program Director.
What? DJ Sid, what is going on up in here?
Oh, man, it's a big sale going on right here at Salamas.
Okay, well, let me tell you something. I don't want to talk about the big sale. I want to talk about back in the day. Let me tell you something. We turned up. Hey, y'all, what's up? Brownies. Oh, my God, what you know about a brownie? Was a brownie good?
Oh, it was good on one of them late nights, leaving from the club, you know.
Leaving from the club?
From the club.
Girl, get over here. What was your favorite treat? Come on over here. What you got? Come on, you got Little Debbie. What you got? What you got? What you got? What you got? Show me what you got. Oh, you got the star. Oh my God. Okay, that's yours. Come on. Okay, for everything that you can. Here's what we're gonna do.
Yes,
now listen
Daddy.
to me and listen to me good.
You gonna pay for this?
No, let me tell you something. When I give you the treat, you gotta give me a different dance. And for every dance you give me, we're gonna treat you, right? So let's get it go. Oh, wait, put it down. Okay. So the first thing we got is the Star Crunch. I want you to do the Star Crunch dance. Go. Girl, I'm paying for you. We got, she did, wait a minute, girl, hold on. That's the Star Crunch. Girl, we don't need the Star Crunch dance no more, girl. Could you come here, girl? Stop doing the Star Crunch dance. Hold this one. Oh, girl, I want you to do the strawberry shortcake roll. Do the strawberry shortcake. Oh, she got the strawberry shortcake. Okay. Come on up, girl. Girl, come on up. Now, come here, girl. Come here. One more. I want you to do the honey bun. Can you do the honey bun? Oh my God. Oh. Girl, I thought that was the Star Crunch. Let me tell you something. We got the Star Crunch, we got the honey bun, we got the shortcake roll. What do you say when it says, Mr. Gary, I got your people, okay? Oh,